Welcome to Man in Progress, Forging Manhood. I'm Travis Murray, values coach and your guide to building a life driven by real values. Each week we explore what it means to be a man today, talk about and to thinkers and doers who've been through it, and give you steps to show up better for yourself and those you love. If you're ready to forge your own path, you're in the right place. Let's get to it. An uncovered edge looks harmless until it doesn't. I watched a chef set a bare blade down for 1 second. A hand reached past, and one red line. No warning, no malice, just an edge with nothing to hold it. Today, we're not chasing crowns, we're building protection. A quiet guard that keeps your sharpened value from slicing your marriage, your kids, your work, or your own sanity when you're tired. Welcome back to the Forge. Let's make the sheath. Last week you faced the quench. You took the heat, you folded it for a month, and you hardened it in cold reality. Now the edge is real. It will do what edges do. It will cut what you aim at, and whatever drifts too close when you're worn down. This is where men lose the plot. We sharpen courage, then we nick the people we love. We harden truth, then we swing it like a club. We build discipline, then slice ourselves open with burnout. The problem isn't the blade, it's the way we carry it. A sheath is simple. It is the rest so your nervous system can reset. It is ritual so your days stitch together on purpose. It is restraint so your mouth, your hands, and your choices stay under your control when the room runs hot. A good sheath also fits, and it covers the edge you made. It moves with you. It drains the mess so rust doesn't creep in. History backs this. Nelson Mandela kept a fierce edge for justice, yet carried it with control through captivity. He chose dignity over cheap rage. Viktor Frankl held meaning like a blade in a world built to break men, and he kept it sheathed in compassion so it could heal, not harm. That's mastery. Edge with a guard. Here's what we'll do. We'll define the sheath and why it matters. We'll build rest systems that calm the body. We'll stitch rituals through morning, midday, and night. We'll set guard rules for hot rooms. We'll run protocols for work, home, and self. We'll learn from Mandela and Frankl. Then we'll fit, oil, and test the whole thing. Plan the moment, or the moment will plan you. For now, protect what you forged, draw with intent, and return it clean. Okay, story time. Picture a garage on a Saturday. Tools out, kids running through. You set a sharpened utility knife on the workbench for one breath. A little hand reaches for a soccer ball, brushes the edge, and the game stops cold. Not on purpose, not from anger, just an uncovered blade doing what blades do. That's why smiths don't stop at the edge. They finish with a home for the edge. Leather or wood fitted close, stitched tight, shaped to the blade it carries. A sheath doesn't weaken a sword. It makes it safe to live with. Think of your value the same way. You forged courage. You hardened truth. You tempered loyalty. Good. Now ask the real-world questions. Where does the edge live when you're tired, late, hungry, or provoked? If it sits naked on the bench of your day, it will cut by accident. The people around you will feel it, and you will too. A sheath has a couple of jobs. First, it gives the blade a place to rest. Not collapse, rest. Metal cools there. Tension drains there. In a life that looks like recovery on purpose. Sleep that starts on time, light in your eyes early, a breath that tells your body we're safe. Recovery is not retreat. It is oxygen. Without it, even the best edge warps. Second, it anchors the blade so it can be carried. That's ritual, the daily stitches that keep your value where you can reach it and where it won't harm what you love. Small, repeatable moves that mark the morning, interrupt the midday slide, and close the night. Ritual is the strap that keeps the edge from slipping when you bend to pick up your kid, answer the call, or walk into a hard room. Third, it guards. Restraint is the simple wall between impulse and impact. A check, a question, a delay. The sheath says not yet. Aim first, then draw. Without a guard, truth becomes cruelty. Courage becomes recklessness. Discipline becomes punishment. The same edge that protects you in a fight can wound you in a hallway. Fit beats force. Fit matters. A loose sheath rattles. A tight one binds. A poor fit makes drawing clumsy and resheathing risky. In life, fit means the way you rest, the rituals you choose, and the guards you set must match the edge you carry and the places you live. A new father needs a different carry than a single man. A shift worker needs a different anchor than a 9 to 5. Don't copy someone else's rig. Build yours. In the shop, a sheath is shaped wet to the blade, pressed until it remembers the curve, then stitched so a single break won't spill the knife. The marker burnishes the rim so it won't fray. We punch a drain hole so the rain doesn't rot the inside. We oil the leather so it flexes but doesn't crack. Then we test it. Hold it upside down. Shake it. If the edge falls out, the work isn't done. Your day deserves the same care. Wet form your plans to your real calendar. Stitch redundancy into your habits so one missed cue doesn't dump you back into old patterns. Burnish the edges of your time by removing little snags that catch you. Add a drain where stress collects so it doesn't rust the inside of your life. Oil the whole system with small kindness, because rigidity breaks under heat and kindness keeps it supple. This isn't about hiding who you are. It's about carrying who you are without harm. You didn't forge an edge to wave it around in every hallway. You forged it to protect, to cut clean when it's time, and to return it clean when you're done. Ask yourself 3 simple questions before we build. Where do I truly rest? What do I repeat on purpose? When do I put the guard in place? Answer those honestly, and the sheath starts to take shape in your hands. Dignity is a daily habit, not a title. You sharpened the edge. Now give it a home. Protect the people you love from your fatigue. Protect your work from your hurry. Protect your own heart from your own heat. A good sheath does that, silently, all day. Your blade won't last if you never cool it. Smiths know this. After heat and strike, they quench. Then let the metal settle. Skip that, and even good steel warps. Your life is the same. You can't grind all day and expect to stay true. You need a system that brings the heat down on purpose. Here's the body in plain language. You have 2 main gears. One is go, one is grow. Go gear is your fight or flight. Heartbeat goes up, your pupils get wide, your blood goes to your muscles. It keeps you alive in a hard room or on a dark road. The grow gear is your rest and digest. Your heartbeat goes down, your breath slows, blood to your gut and brain. It repairs what you burned. Both are useful. Trouble starts when you get stuck in go. That is how men snap at dinner and stare at the ceiling at 2 a.m. Breath is your bellows. You can pump the fire or ease it. Long exhales tell the body you're safe. When you breathe, breathe on purpose. The way that I breathe in moments when I'm in a trying situation is I take a deep breath very slowly. I do this to settle the flames, not to ignite them, not to push oxygen into the fire. I let the breath out quickly, and I just do it again. Breathe in very slowly, as slow as possible. This takes practice, but once you get it down, you will calm yourself in 2 or 3 breaths every time, or at least that's my experience. Do this as long as it takes. You should be able to manage it in under a couple of minutes. Make sure that you're dropping your shoulders when you're breathing. The vagus nerve likes it when your chest softens. Your gut will follow. Your thoughts will stop racing. Sleep is your nightly quench. Treat it like you treat a hot blade. Give it a clean bath. Keep it a ritual. Go to bed around the same time. Wake up around the same time. 7 to 9 hours for most men. Keep the room cool, dark, and quiet. Cold enough to want a blanket. Black out if you can. Earplugs if you must. Screens off for an hour before bed or at least dim and warm. If you have to be on a screen for work, make it boring in the last hour. No fights, no news, no rabbit holes. Light runs your clock. Morning light is the forge master that sets your daily rhythm. Step outside within an hour of waking. 2 minutes on a bright day, 10 on a gray one. Look toward the horizon. Don't stare at the sun. Let the sky hit your eyes. It tells your body, day started. You'll think better. You'll feel steadier. You'll sleep easier when it's time for bed that night. At night, flip the script. Dim the house. Use lamps. Keep overheads low. Let your body hear night is coming. Caffeine is a sneaky blade. Use it with respect. Wait 60 to 90 minutes after waking. Let the natural wake-up chemical drop first. Then coffee hits clean. Stop caffeine 8 to 10 hours before bed if sleep keeps slipping. Alcohol feels like a friend, but steals deep sleep. If you drink earlier and less. Notice how even 2 drinks clips the edge off the next day. Eat like a man who wants to last. Protein in the morning helps focus. Big sugar swings flood the go gear. You'll pay at 3 p.m. with short fuse and fog. Water is oil for your system. 2 glasses before coffee, 1 glass before tough talks. You'll think clear and speak softer. Build anchors that stitch your day so rest shows up on time. Morning anchor. Step outside, face the sky, breathe 4 in, 6 out, twice. Say 1 sentence you can live. I carry truth clean. Or I bring peace in. Make coffee after. Move your body for 10 minutes. Push-ups, a quick walk, a stretch sequence. Enough to tell your muscles we are awake and willing. Midday reset. Set a silent alarm for the same time each day. When it hits, stand up, walk to a window, long exhale, shoulders down, 1 glass of water, 1 sentence to aim the second half. Slow is smooth is fast, or kind first, then clear. You just put the blade back in the sheath before the afternoon rush. Evening review. Keep it simple. Write 3 lines, 1 win, 1 nick, 1 repair you'll make before bed. If a repair is due, make it now. My tone was wrong. You didn't deserve that. Next time, I'll take a breath first. Send it. Then read 1 page of something that feeds you. Not 30 pages, 1. You're signaling the body, we are landing the day. Add a drain or you'll rust. Your notebook is the drain. Micro rests save you when your day won't cooperate. 60 seconds in a bathroom stall, 4 in, 6 out, cold water on your wrist, a stretch with your hands on the counter, eyes on a far corner of the room. These tiny moves tell your nervous system, nothing is hunting us. You'll come back to the conversation with a steadier hand. There's a difference between relief and recovery. Scrolling is relief. So is a 3rd drink. They feel easy. They don't rebuild anything. Recovery is earned. Sleep on time. Light at the right time. Breathe on purpose. Water. Movement. A gentle word to the person you love. Those are deposits. They make tomorrow stronger. Relief is cheap. Recovery is earned. This is not a spa day. It is a shop practice. Small, repeatable steps. You're building a nervous system that can carry heat without spilling it. In the forge, a blade that cools clean keeps its shape. In your life, the man who rests on purpose keeps his word. Write down 3 moves you can make this week. 1 for morning light, 1 for midday breath, 1 for night review. Put them where your hands already go. Coffee machine, phone lock screen, bathroom mirror. Fit the plan to your day so you don't have to fight it. Then run it for 7 days. Watch how your edge holds when life leans on you. Rituals are the straps on the sheath. They keep the edge where it belongs when the day bumps you. Not grand gestures, small loops you repeat until your body knows them better than your mind. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are making it safe to carry what you forged. Morning anchor, set the carry. The day starts before the phone. Let the first thing you touch be the ground, not glass. Stand by a window or step outside. 2 long breaths, eyes on the sky, cold water on your face. Now the script, simple and spoken. I carry my edge for what matters. I draw slow. I return clean. Move your body for 10 minutes. Push-ups, air squats, a walk to the corner and back. Enough to tell your system we are awake and willing. Eat something with protein. Make the coffee after the breath, not before. You are choosing aim before fuel. Make one promise you can keep. Write it on a sticky note. Put it where your hands already go. Call mom. Be patient with my son at homework. Ask, what problem are we solving at the 10 a.m. meeting? The point is momentum, not myth. You can always swing harder later. First, fit the carry. Doorway rule for mornings. Hand on the front door frame before you leave. One breath, whisper, enter, gentle. Walk out with your jaw soft. Touch your people before you teach your people. If you live with others, tap a shoulder, kiss a forehead, hold a gaze for 3 seconds before you go. It is a tiny stitch that keeps the day from unraveling at noon. Midday reset. Reseat the edge. The middle of the day is where most blades slip. Sugar spike, bad email, someone else's urgency. Build a reset that snaps you back into the sheath. Set a silent alarm for the same time every weekday. When it goes off, stand up. Walk to a window. Put one hand on your belly. 1 breath in for 4. 1 long breath out for 6. Shoulders drop. Eyes on something far away. Drink a full glass of water. Then do one of these fast and clean. Write 1 sentence that aims the back half of your day. Kind first, then clear. Or slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Send 1 text to serve the value you picked this month. Thinking of you, or proud of how you handled that, or I see the effort, not just the result. Ask 1 clarifying question before you give an opinion. We will train this more in the next chapter, but for now, practice the pause. If the room is hot and you want to jump in with the heat, use the heat delay. I want to get this right. Give me 2 minutes. Is something you can say. Step out. 2 breaths. Return. 9 out of 10 fires die when you buy 2 minutes. Make a micro ritual for transitions. Leaving the desk. Getting out of the car. Walking into a store. Hand on the handle. 1 breath. Aim first. It takes 3 seconds. It saves 3 hours of repair. At night, you don't need a ceremony. You need a groove. Sit down with a notebook. 3 lines, no more. 1 win. Name where you carried the edge well. 1 nick. Name where you scratched someone or yourself. 1 repair. Write the sentence, then use it. Repair sentence. My tone was wrong. You didn't deserve that. Next time, I'll take a breath first. Say it to a face if you can. Voice memo if you must. Text if it's late. Repairs are oil. They keep the leather from cracking. They keep your people willing to walk beside you tomorrow. Add a line for gratitude. 1 thing you're glad you get to carry. Some nights it's big. Some nights it's small. The muscle matters, not the size or the weight. Close with stillness. 2 slow breaths. Eyes off the screen. Lights low. Put the phone on the floor, not the nightstand. Read 1 page that points you toward the man you are becoming. Not 30 pages, just 1. Then lights out. Plan the moment, or the moment will plan you. Rituals are not there to make you rigid. They are there to make your strength usable. When you repeat the right loop, your body starts to carry your values without asking permission from your mood. The strap holds. The blade stays quiet until it's needed. And when it's needed, you can draw without shaking. Let's talk about 2 1-minute rituals that save you. The doorstep reset. Before you enter your home, both feet on the mat, 1 breath, whisper, leave work at the door. Put your hand on the knob, Smile for 1 second, even if you have to force it. Walk in with your hands empty and your attention ready. If you must teach, teach later. First, touch. The midnight wake up. If you pop awake at 2 a.m., do not negotiate with your thoughts. Count 3 slow breaths, in for 4, out for 6. Relax your tongue. Imagine placing the blade back in the sheath. Picture it settle with a soft click. You are telling your body the fight is over for now. Rituals are humble. They do not post for likes. They keep you from cutting what you love by accident. They keep you from wasting your edge on noise. They stitch the day so the man you said you'd be in the morning is still the man who lays his head down at night. Hot rooms are not places. They are conditions. You know them by feel. The pulse ticks up, the jaw locks, the room narrows to a tunnel. It can be your kitchen at 6 p.m. or a meeting at 10 a.m. It can be a text thread. It can be your own head. A forger carries tongs for heat. You carry guards, not to hide the edge, to control it. Start with a check. Ask, am I hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? If one is true, you are walking in with the heat already in the steel. Add caffeine, add hurry, and you are bright red. That is when good men cut the wrong thing. Restraint is not weakness. It is aim with purpose. Here are the guards that keep you honest when the room gets hot. Lower the voice. Raise the standard. A quiet tone is a thicker sheath. When your voice drops, your body believes you. The other person's nervous system hears safety. You can still be clear. You will be heard more. Short sentences. No, always, or never. Those 2 words pour gasoline. Replace them with a concrete moment. At dinner tonight, when I was talking, I felt interrupted. You are naming a scene, not cursing a person. Keep your hands still, palms open, elbows closed. Do not point. Do not poke the air. Your body will follow your hands. Still hands tell your chest you are not in a fight. You think cleaner when your body stops announcing a battle. Stand or sit at an angle, not head on. Predators face head on. Friends stand side by side and face the problem together. Angle your shoulders. Put the problem in front of you both. You will feel the change. Ask one clarifying question before one opinion. It is a guard against arrogance and error. Can I repeat back what I heard? Then do it. The other person relaxes when they feel understood. You also waste less swing. Buy 2 minutes. Heat makes you fast. Wisdom makes you slow. Use the heat delay every time you feel a snap coming. Here's something you can say. I want to get this right. Can you give me 2 minutes? Step out. 2 slow breaths. Cold water on wrists if you can. Return with a calmer face. Most fires die when oxygen drops. No new knives at night. Big topics after 9 p.m. become small wars. The body is tired. The brain is guarding. You will say things you do not stand by in the morning. Set a house rule. After 9 p.m., we protect sleep and we table new conflicts. Put it on the fridge if you must. Late is loud. Early is clear. Do not coach inside a conflict. Teaching feels like control. The person across from you will hear judgment, not care. If you want to help, ask permission first. Here's something you can say. Do you want comfort or solutions? If they say comfort, hold your advice. If they say solutions, ask, what would better look like by tonight? Now you are building, not lecturing. Name the fire, not the person. I feel hurry and I want to slow down. Or, this room is loud and I'm losing my calm. You are calling out the heat, not stabbing a chest. No phones as weapons. Do not scroll for proof. Do not hold screenshots like darts. If you need a date or a number, grab it later. Phones make poor shields and cruel swords. Use the ground rule for sarcasm and contempt. Do not. They are acid. They pit the steel from the inside. If you screw it up, repair quickly and clean. That was contempt. You did not deserve that from me. Keep water nearby. It is not a cute trick. A sip buys a pause. The pause cools your chest. Clarity lives on the other side of one swallow. Make one sentence you reach for when the room tilts. Here's some sentences that I use. I'm on your team. I care about this and about you. I need a slower pace to get this right. What problem are we solving? What does good look like for you? Pick one or two. Write them where you can see them. Your body will find them when your mind is hot. Now the house guards. These are structural, not situational. They make it hard to fail. Doorway guard. Before you enter a tense talk, hand on the doorframe, one breath, whisper, aim first. You are reminding the edge who it serves. Table guard. Sit at the corner of the table, not across. Put the phone out of reach. Set water in reach. Light the room softer. Your body reads environment like scripture. Make the room say, we can survive this. Time guard. Start with a clock. We have 15 minutes. After that, we take a break and reset. Boundaries protect love. Endless fights bleed respect. Repair first guard. The one who sees the nick cleans it. Do not wait to be asked. My tone was off. I'm sorry. I want us blank. That sentence oils the leather. It keeps tomorrow from cracking. Use the two-step draw when you must push back. Step 1 is an agreement with something true. Step 2 is the boundary. I agree this matters. I will not be yelled at. I am ready to continue when we both can be calm. I agree we need a plan. I will not decide this while angry. Let's set a time after dinner. You are not giving ground. You are choosing clean ground. Kind first, then clear. With kids, make the guard visible. Kneel to eye level. Hands open. Use a quiet tone. Name the rule like gravity, not like a threat. In our house, we speak without yelling. Offer the next right move. Take 2 breaths with me. Then we can pick up the toy together. You are modeling a sheath they will build later. At work, set the frame early. My goal is a decision we can own. I will ask questions first. Write the target at the top of the whiteboard. If the room heats, point to the target. You are anchoring the group to aim, not ego. For yourself, keep a private guard. If you feel the urge to explode or to disappear, do one boring thing before you do anything loud. Put a glass in the sink. Fold a shirt. Tie your shoes. You are telling your body, we are not prey. The urge loses teeth after one humble act. Use the 3-breath wedge when a trigger hits you. Breath 1, relax the tongue. Breath 2, soften your belly. Breath 3, look to the farthest corner you can see. You just told your brain, we have space. Now speak. If anger is honest and clean, it can be useful. It can protect. The guard keeps it pointed at the problem. The guard stops it from scaring your people. Remember the forge. Raw fire eats everything. Controlled heat makes something strong. You do not need a new personality. You need a carry that keeps your strength from turning cruel. When you mess it up, and you will, do not hide behind the sheath. Use it. Restrain the impulse to defend. Repair fast. Here's a script. I choose speed over care. That was wrong. I'm repairing it now. Then do the repair you promised. The guard is not a slogan, it is a move. One more rule for hot rooms. Touch before teach. With your spouse, a hand on the shoulder. With your son, a brief hug. With a teammate, a steady look and a nod. Connections open the sheath. Instructions land after. You forged the edge for a reason. The guard protects the reason when life gets loud. You do not need to be the loudest voice in the room. You need to be the one who can draw without shaking. You need to be the one who can put the blade back. Still clean, still yours. A protocol is a promise you make to yourself before the heat rises. It is a sequence, not a slogan. Enter, aim, act, close. That order matters. Miss the close and you'll carry heat into the next room. Miss the aim and you'll swing at shadows. Protocols keep the blade sheathed until it's needed, then help you draw clean and return clean. Sequence beats intensity. We build 3: work, home, self. Each has the same bones. Enter with aim, engage with guard, exit with repair, and reset. Work protocol. Aim the edge, don't wave it. Frame the job before the job frames you. Write 3 lines at the top of the page or in the meeting invite. Target, by the end, we decide X. Time, we have this much attention to spend. Trade-off, if we pick A, we pause B. Say it out loud in the first minute. The room relaxes when it knows the riverbanks. Before you speak, ask a clarifying question. Can I reflect what I heard? Do it in one short sentence. You are sheathing your edge and sharpening the group's aim. Engage. Use the 2 knots. Not 1, your tone. Keep it warm and low. Not 2, your pace. Slow the first sentence of each point by half. The room will match you. Keep your hands still. Face the problem at a slight angle with a teammate if possible. Predators square up. Builders stand shoulder to shoulder. Use the heat delay when the thread goes sideways. Here's something you can say. I want to get this right. Give me 2 minutes. We said this in a previous chapter. Step out. 2 breaths. Cold water on wrists. Return. In emails and chats, write like a guard, not a grenade. Open with aim. Goal of this note is X. Ask 1 per note. End with choice. If A is true, I'll do Y. If B is true, I'll do Z. No sarcasm, no mystery. Clarity is a sheath. Close the loop before you leave the room. 3 lines. Decision, we chose X. Owner, name who owns the next step. When? By this date, we check back. Stand up, say 1 sentence that honors the people. Thank you for how you stayed on target. You are oiling the leather. End of day, sweep the bench. Write a 2-line handoff to tomorrow. 1 win, I want to repeat. 1 friction, I will remove in the morning. Put the note on your keyboard. You just sheathe the edge for the night. Close clean, sleep clean. Home protocol. Carry warm hands into your house. Enter. Use the doorstep reset. Both feet on the mat, 1 slow exhale, and whisper. Leave work at the door. Hands empty when you walk in. Phone in your pocket or on a shelf near the door. Touch before talk. A hand on the shoulder, kiss on the forehead, 3 seconds of eye contact. Make a connection first. Scan the room like a quiet medic. Who is hungry? Who is tired? Who is hiding? You are not hunting for faults. You are reading heat. Then engage. Use the 3 beats. Beat 1. Serve. A small physical help within 2 minutes. Refill a water. Clear a dish. Pick up a toy. You are telling the room, I carry my edge for us. Beat number 2. Presence. Kneel to your child's level. Sit beside your partner. Palms open. Ask 1 question that invites their world. What felt heavy today? What felt good and small? Listen longer than you want to. Beat number 3. Boundary. If tension rises, aim before you draw. I care about this and about you. I need a slower pace to get this right. Set the table rule. No new big topics late. Protect sleep. Park the hard thing with a time on the calendar tomorrow. When discipline is needed, use the gravity voice. Quiet, steady, close. Name the rule like weather, not like war. In our house, we speak without yelling. Offer the next right move, not a lecture. 2 breaths with me, then we pick it up again. Exit, land the night on purpose. 3 moves. Repair what you nicked. My tone was wrong. You did not deserve that. Plant 1 sentence of belief in your home. I am proud of how you tried today. Dim the house, lamps low, screens off, or warm. 1 page of something good, then lights out. Again, touch before you teach. Connection before you preach. Self-protocol. When your own heat spikes, notice your tells. You feel it. The tunnel, the jaw, the speed. Name it without shame. I am hot. Sit with both feet flat. Exhale longer than you inhale. Relax your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Look to the far corner of the room. You just gave your brain more space. Engage. Use the clean anger box or the slow grief box. Clean anger box. Aim. What exactly am I protecting? Boundary. What I will not do is yell or throw words like knives. Action. One strong sentence to the right person at the right time. I will discuss money when we are both calm. I am ready after dinner. Do 10 push-ups or a fast walk to bleed the extra current before you speak. The body needs a place to put that voltage. The slow grief box. Aim. What loss am I carrying tonight? Permission. It is right to feel this. Action. Write 3 lines. One thing you miss. One thing you learned. One thing you will carry forward. Text one person that can help you. Not advice, just sit with me. You are sheathing the ache so it does not cut you in the dark. Here's a temptation protocol when the old habits call. Name the cue. I am tired and alone. Buy time. Drink a full glass of water. Move for 60 seconds. Replace with a pre-chosen small good. Call a friend. Cold shower. 10 pages of a book that feeds you. Tell the truth to yourself in one sentence. This will feel good now, and I'll feel bad later. You are choosing the man you promised to be this morning. Here's your exit. Return the blade to the sheath. Say out loud a sentence that fits your value. I carry truth clean, or I bring peace in, or I keep my word when no one sees me. Then do one humble act that honors that sentence. Put the dish in the sink, lay out tomorrow's clothes, send a kind text, small, physical, done. Humble acts keep pride from cracking the leather. Do one small good now. Field repairs. When protocols fail, and trust me, they will, you are human. Use the fast repair cycle. Name it. I chose speed over care. Own it. That was wrong. Repair it. Here is what I am going to do to make it right. Ask, is there anything else you need from me? Then stop talking. Let your actions carry the words. Add a drain to your week so rust does not grow. 1 hour on a weekend to walk. Write 3 pages or sit by water. No phone, no tasks. Let your nervous system breathe. The edge will thank you. 2 tools to keep on you. Pocket card. On one side, your 2 sentences from hot rooms. On the other, your value for the month. Fold it into your wallet. Touch it when the siren hits. Water bottle rule. When the cap opens, you pause. 1 sip before you speak in conflict. 1 sip before you hit send. A swallow is a sheath. Protocols do not make you perfect. They will make you trustworthy. They keep your strength from turning cruel. They keep your love from bleeding out through hurry. They let you carry heat through the noisy world without cutting what you came to protect. Enter with aim, exit with repair. History is a cold mirror. It shows what the unsheathed edge does to a life. It also shows what happens when a man guards the blade he forged. Nelson Mandela carried an edge for justice through 27 years of captivity. He did not blunt it. He did not hide it. He learned to carry it. He studied the language of the men who caged him so he could speak to their minds, not just to their fear. He tended a garden inside a prison yard. He moved with a quiet that was never small. He chose dignity when cheap rage was on the sale at every turn. Dignity is stronger metal than rage. Picture the routine, stone, cold, a schedule no man could pick. He built ritual anyway. Exercise in a small space, reading in tight blocks, letters crafted with care. He practiced restraint when a shout would have felt good for a second and cost a year. He taught others to hold the same line. That is Sheath work. Rest where you can, ritual so the day does not eat you, restraint so your anger does not swing wild and cut your own cause. The world saw his edge when the gates opened. Calm face, straight walk. He aimed it at reconciliation without pretending the wound was small. He did not confuse kindness with softness. He chose a carry that would rebuild a country without sharpening every grudge. That is not magic. That is training under heat. Hold the heat. Aim to cut. Viktor Frankl carried a different edge. Meaning inside camps built to break the soul. He noticed what did not look powerful. A man who shared a crust of bread. A face turned toward a sunrise in a yard of mud. He practiced a ritual you cannot see from the outside. He chose his stance toward suffering. He held love like a blade he could not drop. He imagined speaking to students after the war. He made tomorrow heavy enough to pull him through the hours. There is a choice inside every blast of pain. Not the choice to stop the storm, the choice to decide what this pain will do for you. He found a space between the hit and the answer. He filled that space with purpose. That is a sheath you cannot steal. Guards could take clothes and tools. They could not take the way he decided to carry his inner edge. Make suffering serve you. What do these men teach a father in a kitchen or a worker in a cramped office? Not how to be famous, how to be faithful when the room is small and the stakes feel local. You do not need a world stage to learn their carry. From Mandela, take the garden, not the tomatoes, the principle. Pick 1 square foot of your day that feels like stone and make it grow. A desk that is always loud. A commute that makes you hard. A corner of time after dinner. Turn it into a ritual. 10 minutes of quiet movement. A page of steady words. A small act of service that tells your house what you stand for. You are teaching your nervous system that you can make order where the world hands you grind. From Mandela, take the language of the other. Learn to speak in ways that land in the person across from you. Not manipulation, respect. When you can mirror the words, you lower the heat and raise the chance the truth will be heard. Your value becomes usable, not just admirable. From Frankl, take the stance. When loss hits, set your feet. Ask, what is mine to carry inside this? What kind of man do I choose to be here? Choose one sentence you will not let the fire burn away. I will not become cruel, or I will keep my word, or I will love this person in front of me. Hold that sentence like a handle when the world tries to pull it from your hand. From Frankl, take tomorrow. Give your pain a task. Attach it to a duty that pulls you forward. Mentor one boy for 1 season. Finish the project that answers a real need. Write the letter that heals an old cut. Purpose changes the weight of the day. It turns hurt into fuel instead of smoke. Both men used invisible guards, quiet tone, clear boundaries. No contempt, repairs when they missed. None of that makes headlines. All of that makes a life you can live with. Here is a way to practice their carry without a podium or a cell. Mandela drill. Once a week, choose one place where you feel powerless. Do one gentle act that creates order. Wipe a table and set a glass of water for a conversation. Organize your inbox for 15 minutes before a hard meeting. Pull 2 weeds from a chaotic corner of your home. Small order anchors big resolve. Frankl drill. When grief or anger grabs your chest, write 3 lines. What was lost? What matters now? What will I do today that honors what matters? And do one humble act that matches the 3rd line. You are building meaning with your hands, not waiting to feel it. Carry their sentences with you. I choose dignity over drama. I decide my stance. I will not let pain make me small. I will make my strength usable. Write one on a card. Touch it when the room heats. Do not worship the men. Learn the moves. Their stories are not trophies, they are templates. Edges carried with care under pressure, values that did not turn cruel, strength that did not need applause to stay true. You are not being asked to survive what they survived. You are being asked to stop letting your unsheathed edge nick the people you love when you are tired. You are asked to aim before you draw. You are asked to return the blade clean. Edge with guard. If you search your life, you will find smaller versions of their rooms. A long season where money ran tight and you stayed honest. A stretch where your partner was sick and you learned to serve without being seen. A job that ground you down and you kept your tone steady. Those moments are not side notes. They are proof. You are ready, and you are already carrying more than you think. Honor that, then add one layer of craft. Ritual when days blur. Rest that cools the steel. Guards for the hot rooms. Protocols that keep your strength from spilling. A stance toward pain that does not waste it. The world does not need another man waving a blade in a hallway. It needs men who can walk through heat with quiet faces and open hands. It needs men who can rebuild without cutting as they build. It needs fathers who can shape without lecture, without hurt. It needs men like you, men who have been forged, men with values, men who are ready to lead others away from the vices that have taken their lives. Pick one move from these 2 lives, plant it in yours, water it for a month, watch what grows.